Good morning, welcome. This is The Beautiful Game. My name is Mike Mesikeno. Hafiz Ogubanjo is here with me. Great to have you, man.
Yep.
So it's no longer news that Ousmane Dembele is won the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah.
And but let's talk about the fallout, the controversies, and all of that. Now, for FIFA Best, you get to see the results of how people voted. But for the journalists for the Ballon d'Or, they decided to, not keep it, and they had to sign an NDA, non-disclosure agreement, not to let it out. But then reportedly it's been said that he won by a landslide. I don't think there's a problem, but there are a lot of people that are calling for Lamine Yamal, including his father, who said it's the worst thing he has seen in this world. Like, Uncle, calm down.
That is saying that.
How in what world is Lamine Yamal? Or was Lamine Yamal the better player in 2024-25 over Ousmane Dembele?
He was not even the best player in his team. I mean, we saw the Rafinha numbers. He had about 48 goals and assists in all competitions.
Contributions.
I mean, that's a lot. And I know early season, even Barcelona fans will tell you, early season he was like the man. Then later on, the payout in the eye test, they call it the eye test, Rafinha, Lamine Yamal was doing the skills and everything, so he felt he was the best player. But give it to Rafinha, he ended 5th. That's like robbery.
That's robbery.
If Yamal's father is complaining about anything, look at that. Rafinha shouldn't end in 5th. I mean, with the kind of season he had, even
at the
Mohamed
least he should be
Salah,
second. If it was a Rafinha that they were talking about that was robbed, right? I would have said okay, but But, I mean, they talk about Yamal. What are you saying? This guy basically won 4 trophies. He won everything bar one, which he lost in the final. Yeah. How many trophies did you win? He has far more. His goals and assists, far more. Dude was on fire. Best player when it comes to numbers in the 2025 calendar year so far for that. So how is it even a discussion?
We should even be talking about him winning that Copa trophy twice. Because, but then it's for the Ballon d'Or, you can win it more than once. But normally we know that maybe because of his age, he's still a teenager, so he can even win it till he's like 20 or something. But
for me, for the first time in a very
still stick with that one.
Yeah, for me, for the first time in a very long time, this is one of the most. I don't think this one there is an argument. Like, it is clear.
No, this was the best player this year.
Do you understand? It's clear. It's clear that he was the best player.
Everything speaks for him.
All right, people are talking about the top 10. Yeah, let's take a look at this particular list. Of course, you have him, the winner there, Ousmane Dembele, and of course Lamine Yamal, who was in second place and all of that. And then we also have Vitinha, Portugal. People have spoken about this guy, but I'm happy that he came to pick this particular one. That's talking about Vitinha, in this one. I'm happy for him.
Very good for Vitinha. I mean, a lot of people will have forgotten that he played for Wolves in England. Didn't really have the best of seasons there. Went to Porto, rejuvenated his career, and now he's back. And arguably one of the best, if not the best centre midfielder in the world right now. But we have Pedri. But my own is this Cole Palmer. I mean, it's not a non-penalty goal once. I mean, this year so far, and he has not even had the best of season. But then, Club World Cup spoke for him. He came through for Chelsea, scored 2 goals in the final, but that's not enough for me, to end up above the likes of Harry Kane, Gvija Kvaratskhelia, who won the treble as well. But then, good one for Kylian Mbappe also. He had a poor season, scoring 44 goals, but still had a poor season. But then, that's the level of the standard he has built for himself. All right.
Now let's talk about Aitana Bonmati for the women's Ballon d'Or. There's that talk about Robin. Is it Rosso from Arsenal? Was she the best pick for the women's Ballon d'Or?
Maybe that's where you can start having that
talking
argument of robbery. Because for me, I think for a player like Rosso, who beat you in the Champions League final and also in the Euros final, and they're still giving it to her. I mean, that one I can say is purely PR. And not even Rosso alone. There's Chloe Kelly and there's also Mariona Caldente. All Arsenal players. Arsenal won the Champions League, beating Bonmati's Barcelona. And
unlikely. Yeah. But there's no problem with the men's Yashin Trophy. No. Gianluigi Donnarumma was the best keeper in the year. Yeah. The women's Yashin Trophy, the Gerd Müller Trophy, of course, Victor Gyökeres, who is shy with Arsenal. He's just shy.
He's just
go shy at the moment. Yeah. Of course, I don't think there's any other issue. Women's Club of the Year, of course, Arsenal, after what they did, was a wonderful one. For
maybe the women's Joy Trophy as well, because I mean, a lot of people are saying they should have gone to Arsenal's coach.
Okay.
I mean, Arsenal were not expected to win that.
To win, they were not.
But
I mean,
for someone that won back-to-back Euros.
Back-to-back Euros. That's a big one for her. All right, well, that's all the controversy when it comes to the Ballon d'Or. Let's take a look at the preview for games this particular weekend. Let's just rush over it and see how much time we have. It's match week 6 in the EPL, and it's going to start, of course, 12:30 on Saturday. Brentford will be up against Manchester United. Chelsea will take Brighton and Hove Albion. Okay, we'll go over them one after the other. Brentford against Manchester United. Manchester United, after defeating the world champions.
On top of the world.
They're on top of the world. When you beat world champions, you are on top of the world. Good, wonderful. So, can they win 2 matches in a row after beating Chelsea?
Well, I think it's going to be a harsh homecoming for Brian Mbomo. He's going back to Brentford.
He's going back to Brentford.
Manchester United, they'll be riding on that way for beating Chelsea.
Yeah.
Let's see what they can do against their mates. They just beat someone who is above them. So let's see what they can do against
Chelsea above them.
Chelsea's above them.
They are not above them. They can't beat her. You know about their computer.
It's going to happen though.
Okay, but Chelsea's going to be going up against Brighton and Hove Albion. What do you think about that?
That will be tough. Let's see if Chelsea can bounce back from that defeat against Manchester United. But I think they should be able to negotiate Brighton. All
right, quite very soon. There's first of 2 soon meetings. Crystal Palace will be against Liverpool. They're also going to be playing the 4th round of the FA Cup. But of course, Guehi, after that failed transfer, and then Liverpool, of course, Leonie has gotten injured with an ACL. What are your thoughts? Crystal Palace versus Liverpool.
Before I go into that, there are now rumors that Liverpool wants to sign Dario Upamecano. You know, when his contract ends with Bayern Munich. But then Crystal Palace will be a tough ground to go. I mean, we saw what happened in the Community Shield. I think Crystal Palace will still want to hold on to that and try to give Liverpool a tough time.
Okay. Leeds, Bournemouth, Man City, Burnley, Nottingham Forest, Sunderland, Spurs, Wolverhampton. What do you think, Man City, Burnley? What do you think? Think they're going to do anything?
I think City should pick that. They should pick the 3 points right there. Nottingham Forest against Sunderland. And Postecoglou still shaking.
Still shaking. 4 matches without a win.
Yeah.
All right. Spurs, Wolves.
Wolves they've not had the best of season so far. They've not picked up any point. They're on 0 points. The only team on 0 points in the Premier League right now. I think Tottenham should do that.
Aston Villa, Fulham.
Aston Villa as well, also shaking, but Fulham still struggling. Maybe a draw at best.
And then the match of the round, Newcastle, Arsenal. What do you think?
This will be a very, very tough one. Arsenal, they don't usually have the best of times at St. James's Park, but I think Newcastle should do the business as well.
All right. Everton will take on West Ham. Let's just wrap up with that one.
Everton should win that game.
They should win that game. All right.